Life is a shipwreck, but we must not forget to sing in the lifeboats. Voltaire quotes to improve your rational thinking. May God defend me from my friends, I can defend myself from my enemies. She blushed and so did he. She greeted him in a faltering voice, and he spoke to her without knowing what he was saying. It is an infantile superstition of the human spirit that virginity would be thought a virtue and not the barrier that separates ignorance from knowledge. Meditation is the dissolution of thoughts in eternal awareness or pure consciousness without objectification, knowing without thinking, merging finitude in infinity. What can you say to a man who tells you he prefers obeying God rather than men, and that as a result he's certain he'll go to heaven if he cuts your throat? If you have 2 religions in your land, the 2 will cut each other's throats, but if you have 30 religions, they will dwell in peace. Each player must accept the cards life deals him or her, but once they are in hand, he or she alone must decide how to play the cards in order to win the game. Life is thickly sown with thorns, and I know no other remedy than to pass quickly through them. The longer we dwell on our misfortunes, the greater is their power to harm us. But there must be some pleasure in condemning everything, in perceiving faults where others think they see beauties. You mean there is pleasure in having no pleasure? And ask each passenger to tell his story, and if there is one of them all who has not cursed his existence many times, and said to himself over and over again that he was the most miserable of men, I give you permission to throw me headfirst into the sea. Answer me, you who believe that animals are only machines. Has nature arranged for this animal to have all the machinery of feelings only in order for it not to have any at all? We all look for happiness, but without knowing where to find it, like drunkards who look for their house, knowing dimly that they have one. All men are by nature free, you have therefore an undoubted liberty to depart whenever you please, but will have many and great difficulties to encounter in passing the frontiers. He wanted to know how they prayed to God in El Dorado. We do not pray to him at all, said the reverend sage. We have nothing to ask of him. He has given us all we want, and we give him thanks continually.